Alright, so now it should be streaming. A new stream this time.
Yes. I have it streaming.
Alright. Well, after that fiasco of people telling me the stream wasn't up when it was up, Damon, we are on to another session of Barrowmaze. I'll start the music up. So,
It's time to play the music.
it's time to blah the blah.
Yeah.
It's time to yada yada. Anyway.
Muppet Show something.
Jim Henson rolling in his grave.
Yeah.
So, today's get to know your character question is, why does your character think that Benedict Germain was kicked out of Bard College? We'll go from bottom to top this time. So we'll start with Lord Christmas as Malachi.
What's the word I'm looking for? Like a lack of virtuosity.
Virtuosity within Bard College?
Yeah, that he's especially disgusted.
Well, I mean,
he isn't sure what, but he's pretty sure that's what it is.
Well,
considering all the people you've mind whammied, or tried to mind whammy.
Well, in old Celtic society, bards were great lawgivers and were very serious people. They knew the law, and they were the judges of the law, and they were the law.
Hey, listen. It's maybe St. Patty's Day, but you know, this isn't Celtic society. It's just Fey Run.
No, it's not.
It's not. Yeah.
We're not.
It's not.
We're not in the Forgotten Realms.
Okay. Never mind that.
Which people have now forgotten and now know it as the Baldur's Gate 3 universe.
Yes, yeah. I saw that.
I haven't seen that, but I'll take your word.
It's in the memes, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
In the memes channel.
Scroll
up a bit.
Hey. Oh, the. Yeah, a life sim RPG. So you get to play as an NPC. That sounds interesting.
I get to play an NPC in real life. What's this bullshit?
Well, because in the game I get to maybe own a house.
Yes, the true fantasy of self-employment and homeownership.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Benedict Germain definitely does not live up to the ancient Celtic president of barddom. Anyway, yeah, Heretic, why does Johnny Bottomtree think Benedict Germain got kicked out of Bard College?
Probably for constant tardiness.
Explain?
That's amazing, because I would expect people at a Bard College to expect their students to come in late and hungover.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that sounds reasonable. But on the other hand,
RDP is Garrus.
Let's see. The first and only thought that came to mind is he would usually almost always get blackout drunk every night and come to class hungover and reeking of alcohol.
And of course, finally, Damon as Benedict Germain, you may attest to your own sins.
So, sins? I was too good for that place. Listen, I'm after money, women, totally not drugs, glory. That's what I'm really after. I want to achieve a noble status, okay? And that meant getting experience in real life rather than, you know, in academia, right? I was too good for that place. It didn't matter. It didn't matter that all my classmates were doing better than me and in this garbage stuff. Okay, listen. I've got my what was it that thing that I got from? I've got that ring of feather falling now. See where my classmates ended up in cults. Terrible places, terrible people.
I mean, I will say we do have a very good reputation at destroying cults. But I'm not sure the rest is quite worked out for you.
Listen. You met or at least in theory you met my old classmate.
Oh yeah, which one was that?
That's where the
Very
guy
briefly
who
in
was
the hallway at the set maze.
and I stole his ring that he kept showing
Oh
off.
yeah,
The
that's
bastard.
right.
The rich
That's right.
bastard who had a magic ring at college, at Bard College.
Yeah. I don't know. I
A
choose
bunch of jerks.
my headcanon is that Benedict Germain is a virgin. So let's.
You're entirely correct.
That's it. I mean, Malachi's that's his thing. You know, it's his business.
I think
Listen,
I
he's-
think that
Malachi
would,
approves.
I think Benedict Germain would that both be true of Benedict Germain and it would bother Benedict Germain.
Oh yes,
okay,
it
that's fair.
absolutely bothers Benedict Germain.
All right, so
Listen, so on his character sheet, I have when Benedict retires, he aims to achieve noble status, but not being a dour noble focused on boring stuff. Instead, throwing parties and rubbing shoulders with rich and powerful people all day long, every day, showing up his previous college mates, money, power, women, and then drugs is crossed out, glory, and making a song that rocks the world. Those are his goals when he retires after this, right? That should explain everything about how he fell out of Bard College and why he's like, oh, I was too good. No, he was the lowest in his class, basically. He was a lazy dropout who went and it was like, oh well, I'm just gonna make it big in the real world, right? You see these people all the time.
yeah.
I mean, he isn't a barista, which is probably to his credit.
Anyway, so before you stand in front of the bricked up doorway to the bricked up interest display is the symbol of water. Yeah, we're doing the water branch now.
Real quick, let me look at druid spells. It probably won't help at all, given that I can only do level 2 spells, but there's maybe a level 2 spell that can help with elemental shit, then we might want to move to someplace else until I get those. Let me just confirm. Druid level 2 spells. Sparks can create water. That could be helpful for fire, potentially. Cure light wounds, heat metal, obscuring mist, produce flame. I don't know where that would be potentially useful.
Lighten someone's cigarette.
Yeah. Slow poison and warp wood. So create water would be the only thing I would say. If we're doing fire, we might want to go over that. I don't know how much 50 gallons of water would help though.
Let's just soldier on for now.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
I assume that you break down the bricked up doorway.
He is.
Alright. And you break it down, and then a flood of water comes out and drowns everyone. No, there's just a hallway.
Yay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Where it's like, I'm assuming there's gonna be a flood of water come rushing out once we break down the door, but
No.
apparently not.
No,
So remember. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That's what I would have done, but continue.
So remember, we're looking for a key that is probably hidden. And anyway, are there any open doors here?
No, none of the doors are open by default.
Okay, then we're going to go here.
All right. That is. All right.
Y'all want to be up that close?
They are. This door is locked. Want to break it down?
How about actually? Let's check all the doors. They're unlocked?
Locked, stuck. Close. All right, so. Oh, the 3 doors towards the end. So. Oh no, not that. So this. So this door is unlocked. This door is unlocked. And this door is unlocked.
All right. Let's open this door up then.
All right. All right, you open the door, and you find that the room is covered in yellow mold.
Can you create fire in the mold? Wait, is this the mold that's resistant to fire?
I think that this is the one that gets taken out by frost, right?
Want to bard lore it?
I guess we should already know this in character, but fail.
Yeah, I forgot.
I mean, you could forget what the different kinds of molds are.
After what we've suffered from them, I think not, but that's fine. Who's got a frostbrand weapon?
I do.
Stan does.
Okay.
All right, how about I just go destroy it? Dekion goes in, his sword comes on fire. Everybody back up. Dekion just.
It's
right.
undead immune to that?
He's going to be immune to the spores, yes, which are poisonous.
Okay.
And yellow mold is only harmed by fire, so it helps that his sword is flaming, and he chops up the yellow mold, and
well done.
And clears the room, which appears to have nothing else of particular note in it.
All right.
We found that other key hidden behind a brick or something.
Yeah,
right?
so let's search the room.
All right, searching the room. You do not find anything.
Okay. And we'll hit up this next one right over here.
All right, opening that door. One moment while I get dig the description out. Inside this room are 3 funerary boxes.
Okay. Not like coffins. These are too small to hold bodies, yes?
Correct, I believe.
Okay. Stan, if you would. Is there anything that I can lore about these to determine if they are magical or not?
No.
Okay.
All right, so Stan, want to just crack open one of these boxes?
Did we not check for traps first?
All right, we'll check for traps.
That is his job.
All right. Checking for traps. You don't find any.
All right, let's do it then.
You crack open the funerary boxes to find in each of them a platinum chalice.
All right. Yeah.
Fail.
Don't touch it.
One of these might be cursed.
Oh, now you're worried about cursed treasure.
We're always worried about cursed treasure.
How many times have you gotten cursed by treasure? Only like 3 or 4 times.
Mm-hmm. Being worried about and being able to do anything about are 2 very different things. Well, do we want to tempt fate here?
I mean,
Doesn't
by all means.
doesn't your fighter have like super good saves?
Yeah, he does.
So
Please
that
give
sounds like a
me
Jim Shady
some.
problem.
All right. I will give him an extra.
Remember, his minimum save is his best save is +2 anyway. Is 2 anyway. So
When he has berserk, which, all right, he'll go berserk, and he's going to open. He's going to take one. Let's go with the left one.
all right. He takes the platinum chalice. Nothing happens.
He takes the middle one.
He takes the platinum chalice. Nothing happens.
And he takes the last one.
There's 4, but
Oh, I see.
Sorry,
Takes
there are
third
3.
one.
I was confused. No, anyway, he takes the third one. Nothing happens. Congratulations, you
Okay.
got 3 super valuable platinum chalices.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
All right, so the last unlocked door. Oh, actually,
search
sorry.
the room.
Let's search the room. Yeah.
Searching the room, you do not find anything.
All right.
All right, so the last unlocked door is that one to the south. As Jim Shitty approaches the door, he feels an overwhelming feeling of dread emanating from the door.
I believe he is immune to fear, scarab of proof against fear.
Yeah, so that's not gonna...
He lets Malachi know this because this might be a specter of some sort.
We got the brave Arn here, right? You know, our cleric is right in front.
Okay. And Benedict will also start playing music in case it's some sort of siren or something. Let's open up the door.
Yeah, of course, a dread siren, since that's been a thing.
It's possible. Who knows?
Anyway,
Yeah, a siren that makes you want to stay away. Yeah.
yeah, like a regular siren, like
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
like a
Okay.
like a klaxon. Yeah.
yeah, klaxon.
What are these?
Bard Laureate. Well,
Jeez.
you know their race at the very least.
Okay.
What
This
the
is
hell is that? Jesus.
Well, you'd have gotten more
Anyway.
information other than their name if he succeeded his bard lore. Maybe you should ask your friend Heretic, who knows lots about how the game works.
well,
Base.
heretic.
Don't let him touch you.
Yeah,
Why?
they
What happens if
drain
they
they
touch
drain
us?
levels, don't they? We've met them before.
Yeah, they're level draining.
They drain
Go
motherfuckers.
through.
levels.
Yeah, they can go
Oh,
through
and-
walls too.
And do they count as undead? I don't remember.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, then I think maybe this is a good time for a turn undead.
See, you should have saved.
Yeah, I agree.
Needed to save it anyway. It's going to depend on the initiative. All right, you guys get to go first. So, what level cleric is
7.
7? Looking up rules. Looking up rules.
It's like a fail to me.
So you're 7th level. And all right, so they are low enough level that you actually auto turn 4 hit dice worth of them, which means you turn
Excellent.
one of them.
All right, that's one. And now I'm gonna run away.
And maybe
I've very little to contribute to this fight.
And-
Other than that,
and you do happen to know you do have a party member who is immune to level drain.
Yep.
yeah, I figured it was Dekion. Well, send Dekion in.
These things can go through walls, can't they?
Yes. And he's going to get a sweep attack, so he'll get 2 attacks. And he needs 16 or better to hit them. All right, he hits both, and let's see if they have enough hit points to survive that. Well, one of them doesn't. And he dies, or is destroyed, rendered more incorporeal than he was before, and the other one is severely damaged.
All right, Jim will run up. He's got the spear predestined, so.
All right, that hits and destroys.
Full damage.
Is the second wraith, and the third. Does any? Do you want to? He's not gonna. He's not gonna be able to do a sweep attack because he doesn't have enough levels. But does anybody else want to take a swing at this other wraith before it decides to run away?
I'll just shoot it.
Benedict.
And fail. Fuck.
Well, it's a pistol. It's
No, he has to save against it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Or the wraith does, rather. I don't know what gender the wraith is.
Yes, Johnny could throw something.
He makes a save.
Oh, nice roll there. Y'all want to also kill this thing before it runs off?
The Dwarven Warhammer will finish off this other wraith.
Oh, good. I'll say Stan's crossbow is magical, but did not need it.
All right.
All right.
You have
Search
destroyed the
room.
wraiths. At the back of the crypt is a small alcove cut into the wall containing a bowl of gemstones covered in a layer of dust.
All right. Stan, if you please.
Also, on the floor of the crypt is the key of water.
Nice.
That was easy.
Jim will pick that up.
All right. You've attained the key of water.
Awesome.
All right, Stan will check for traps.
On that key, just to see if there's anything of particular interest about these keys.
No.
Okay.
Anyway, searching the room for traps and such, and there we go. You do not find any traps. It appears to just be an ordinary bowl of gems.
All right.
All right. Then
Jim
will pick them up.
Jimmy, gems.
Speaking of the Muppets.
Listen, he's got ridiculous AC and ridiculous saves.
Anyway,
speaking
you get a bunch of valuable gems.
Good. Speaking of breath attacks. Success. Okay.
All
right, let's go back to the Wait, we got the key. Do we want to do the rest of these doors or no?
Yeah, let's save ourselves for the big fight.
I mean,
Okay.
to be thorough, well, this is me just wanting to be thorough, but it's like, let's leave no stone unturned. But
I mean, all those doors are
I-
locked.
I
we probably
agree
have
in
to fight
principle, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we'll
probably
probably have to
going
fight
to
three
be
waves
this
of
thing.
enemies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, say again?
3 waves of enemies, just like the last one with the air elementals.
Oh, okay. Okay, I
So-
see your point. Okay.
All right. What order do we want to get in? Benedict back here, Jim up front. Taking the tank roll. This
Biker's
will
got
be
a fireball.
water. This will be
You want-
water, so these things will eat. Will swallow us up, and then
Let's open the door
open the front.
first, and then we'll see about how to
Yeah.
organize yourself. So, opening the door, you see this room. It is roomy. This is a room dedicated to the element of water. Inside is a large folded chamber. Large round pillars support the ceiling of this room. A large rectangular pool of water is set into the floor. At the far end of the chamber is an altar with the skull of water upon it.
All right. First off, We're going to put a python right here and string a rope through the door in case it tries to close, and drown us inside of it.
Fair enough.
Anything else that we can do to avoid finding ourselves entrapped in a room that will just fucking kill us?
Don't go in the room. Go home. Retire.
We've come too far. We're not doing that.
Yes, the sunk cost fallacy.
Tell that to Prigozhin, okay?
Try and take out the second wave.
Prigozhin.
And what was that about a second wave?
Yeah, do you guys want me to try and take out the second wave with the fireball? Like, we beat the first wave, you guys run away and let Lager fireball the second wave, and then we all womp on the third wave.
Sure, I guess. Insofar as fireball will help against water creatures.
It may. Anyway, so want to go in a line formation or a box, or how do we want to?
Let's do a triangle formation.
All right. I shall arrange you.
We could do a rhombus of terror.
Oh, yeah.
Parabola of mystery.
And actually, he can go like that. And Arn can be there. There. There, and then there. The arrow of adventure.
Nice.
As you advance forward, and rising from the pool of water is not that dice, but instead 3 water nagas.
Lore check. Fail.
No dice. In this case, literally. Anyway. Initiative. Water nagas get to go first. Let us crack open their full stat. Okay, so let's... You're killing me, Greg.
There's enough stats for the Nagas. Nagas, whatever they are.
Yeah, there's... They don't have full stats, is the thing.
Oh.
So now I gotta go look up the fucking AD&D manual, because it's definitely in there. Water Naga. Alright, so... Yeah, that's about right. They're emerald green to turquoise, articulated pattern, blah-de-blah-de-blah. Red spines. All right. That's pretty simple. Let's look at their movement. All right, so they have pretty good overground movement. So they shall slither out of their pools. like so. And with that many hit dice, they get a +7 to hit, so they are going to need 19s. And we'll do them top to bottom. All misses. Friendlies get to go.
All right. So
Hammer
real
time.
quick, is a hit dice enough to do a sweeping attack?
No.
Okay.
Damn.
And Jim, are they chaotic?
They are chaotic.
All right. So Jim
Hammer
will
hits.
berserk and then.
And the mighty foot.
And they have armor class of 14.
Malachi hits twice, but for
that spear per
not as much damage as I'd like.
+3 to hit, so that does hit.
And Stan is going to fire at the one in front of Malachi. A natural one. She's going to switch to the Frostbrand.
Yeah, I will add spear per descent.
Did you want Jim Shady to also berserk?
Yes.
All right, so that
was.
So was that already calculated into your roll there, or?
No, it wasn't. I'm actually making another thing for it, so I can just press that instead
right.
of.
So, guy takes 10 points of damage.
Does it increase the... So, I know that Dekion has a massive plus to his just raw damage, right? +5. Mm-hmm. Does having a higher level also increase that, or is that just...
That's just a bunch of magic items and class features.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. So, any more attacks, or is that it for the group?
I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it for me.
All right. Next round. All right. Need 19s again. Nope. Friendlies get to go.
Okay.
Hammer.
Finally.
Hey. These guys just have bite attacks?
And the mighty foot.
Yep.
Guess we're pretty resilient against anything that doesn't have some esoteric shit. These things weren't... Are these just pools of water, actual water, or are they symbols? Okay.
They are actual pools of water. The The map is an abstraction, as it turns out.
Okay.
You say this is a dungeon room, but I see lines on a page.
Oh, well, I was more asking because I was wondering if it was some sort of magical thing that Benedict could lure at.
Yeah, you can lure at water if you want.
Yeah, I was like, are you asking if the water has any like certain lore, magical properties to it? Is that what you're asking?
It has the magical power of quenching thirst.
Again, I thought it might be some sort of magical symbol.
That's just Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew quenches thirst.
It's fair.
Sponsored by Mountain Dew. Anyway, you destroy 2 of the water Nagos, and on the next round, a bunch of water elementals start coming out of the pool of water.
Looks like the triangle formation is probably pretty good.
I don't know. I think a rhombus would have been better. Anyway, next round, we roll initiative. Friendlies get to go first. They're water
I'm
elements.
gonna cast Fireball.
Oh,
Jim.
I'm gonna cast Fireball behind him.
Okay.
All right.
Six.
Still gonna use the hammer because it's magical. It can be hit by magical weapons, right?
Oh yeah. The elementals can only be hurt by magic weapons, and
Yeah.
they
Throw that hammer.
are going to have a saving throw of save versus spell, so 12. So they need a 12 or better to save. And 2 of them save, and 1 of them doesn't. So 1 takes the full 17.
Are those little evil faces on those water elementals?
Yes. Alright. Then we're going to go through and so this does Garrus attacks with his longsword, which is enough to actually destroy that water naga.
Success on
Awesome.
lore check on these water elementals. Just, is there anything of importance for us to know?
They're like regular water elementals. They must remain within 60 feet of water, and they deal an extra 1d8 damage to creatures who are in water.
Maybe we should just back up and hem from range until they die.
Yeah. So, is there anything about us being soaked in water that just deals more damage, or must we?
You must be in a body of water.
Physically, must be in the body of water. Okay, so being soaked doesn't count. Okay, cool. Thank you.
This is 10 feet, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. We would have to go back to here for them to be unable to get any closer to us, right?
I mean, that's making an assumption that they'll go after you beyond your room.
Well, if they don't, then we'll just pepper them until they die, right?
Alright, so let's resolve the rest of these attacks first, and then we'll see about how to resolve that. Alright, they have an armor class of 17. So he hits for 6. Malachi throws his hammer, dealing 8. Dekion would miss even if he was in range. And then Benedict gets his dagger throwing, which misses. Alright. So I've resolved all the attacks that have been rolled thus far. So do you guys want to retreat out of the room?
The Liger cast a spell. He can't go anywhere.
Yeah. All right. Anyone else?
All right.
Doing anything else,
Jim,
or we?
Jim will hold his action for if they get in range.
All right.
Yeah, right. Same deal.
All right. So it turns to the elemental turn. They shall advance. Jim, Shady, and Malachi will get their... Well, Malachi gets his boots still, I guess.
Yeah, Malachi gets the boot. Or
Are they
he has
chaotic?
the boot to give them the boot.
No, they are neutral.
No, not going to do
and
it.
Jim Shady will get his...
Oof.
Big
That's a very angry cat.
Big oof indeed, yes. She is... She's constantly furious that I am not brushing her constantly. She's... Like, I will not clean myself, but I will be very angry when you don't clean me. Alright, so they get a +7 to hit. And they get only the 1 slam attack. Yep. So, firstly against Dekion, +7. That hits for 4 points of damage. Then against Jim Shady. Then against Malachi, and that misses. Alright. So, next round. More water elementals manifest. And then we roll for initiative. And the elementals get to go first. They shall slosh about in your general direction. Alright, so +7 against Garrus. That hits. Right on the money for 8 points of damage. Then against Dekion, misses. Then against Jim Shady, misses. Against Malachi, misses. And against Arned Cobblestone, which misses. And now it is Friendly's turn.
Alright, Jim and Benedict are targeting this one up here.
I'm going to go
Jeez.
berserk. I could. Alright. And I'm going to whack, and then after I'm doing that, I'm going to whack the elemental in front of me with my sword.
Yeah, I need to do that. That's fun.
Alright, this elemental appears destroyed.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Is that everyone's action? Let me go take care of my cat real quick. She's being very...
Okay.
Wait, hang on. Sorry. Cobblestone did not yeet his hammer. And I yeeted the hammer. And no dice.
Oh, then 18?
Yeah.
What's their AC?
I don't know.
Like 18 should do it.
It's less than 18. It's like 14 or something.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah, you did hit.
Cool.
It's them who need to roll really high to hit us.
Okay. I wish I could do more damage.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes.
But my yeet hammer has barely failed me.
Well, 5 damage is... It's alright.
It's better than a sharp stick in the eye, or I guess a warhammer to the face.
That's true. Speaking of Warhammer and ads and Mountain Dew, I was thinking earlier, it's like, this episode is brought to you by Nestle. Quench your thirst. Nestle's a really fucked up company.
Yeah, in Idiocracy, I was just thinking about Gatorade.
Rondo.
Yeah. It's like, this episode of Barrowmaze is brought to you by Gatorade. Or that new Netflix show that's coming out, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Sorry, you're wrong. This is brought to you by Gamer Sups.
By what?
What?
Gamer Sups. It's like G Fuel but off-brand.
Oh my god.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Do you not know what G Fuel is?
It
Gamer
sounds vaguely familiar.
GG. Oh, the waifu cup is sold out, huh?
Uh-huh.
Can I use a scroll of burning hands to get these two without hitting any of my allies?
Sure, yeah.
Alright, that'd be 6 points each.
Alright.
What was the all? Oh yeah, gamer girl bathwater.
No.
What? This
You-
is completely
Have you
fucking
not?
random. What the
Have you
fuck are
not been on the
talking
internet in the last like 10 years?
Yeah,
Even I know about this
Honestly-
garbage.
Honestly, most shit comes in, and I just fucking brain dump the shit out of it at one point.
Man, I am envious.
They're Bella Delphine's bath art.
Is that how? Is it Bell? I always thought it was Bell.
I don't know. Who knows?
She actually got taken to court over that, and she had to prove that there was, in fact, because that's technically selling human waste product,
Ugh.
which is illegal, actually.
I'm so tired of this conversation already.
Yeah, same.
So she had to go to court and actually prove that that it was not actually her bathwater.
It was just tap water or something.
Yeah.
So, that's. Ugh.
I am despising this conversation. I'm going to be honest with you. I wish I did not learn about this tonight, but yet here we are.
Like I don't know. I can't protect you from the internet, man.
That is true.
Anyway, so that all friendly actions for this round?
Yeah, to confirm, you got the Dwarven thrower attack as well, right?
Arn cobblestones?
Yeah.
Oh, alright. Let me make sure that's noted. Alright, there we go. Next round then. +7 to hit against Dekion.
Everybody.
Which hits for 3 points of damage. Then against Jim Shady, which hits.
Oh.
We'll check for crit.
Yeah.
It passes, so it does 16 points of damage.
Oh.
Well, that got rid of all of my temporary health, so I'm.
Well, that's why you got temporary health. Miss against Malachi and Arned Cobblestone.
Very good.
And now it's Friendly's turn.
Alright, again, attacking this one.
He does 17 to hit.
I'm going to use...
Not that one.
Arndt is going to use his
17 to hit.
hammer again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sort of gonna break formation and move in front to hit this elemental with my sword.
What's their AC?
17.
17. All right, so
Nice nat
does
20.
not hit. Does not hit.
Just don't go into water, that's all.
Don't go into water.
Garrus hits with his 16, so that's 33. Then Johnny Bottomtree with his dagger actually destroys this elemental to the south.
Nice.
Nice.
This guy's super dead.
No, he's not. He's still hanging on.
Really?
Yep.
8, 20, 25, and then it's plus 16. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's got like 1 HP left, so like.
Gotcha.
Anyway, so that's it for friendly round. So we move on to the next round of combat. Friendlies get to go first.
That takes this guy out, and then
Yep.
on this guy.
Nice.
Finally getting some good rolls.
Finally. Indeed.
Well, that shouldn't be holy water.
Jim destroys this elemental over here.
Yeah,
Garrus can
not getting any
reposition
traction here.
over here to attack this guy. You know, in his insatiable bloodlust. That's not the right number I typed in. Then Malachi does 10 more points of damage, and then the Dwarven Thrower. Yep. Alright, this guy is destroyed. But combat is not quite over, as we get a really big water elemental.
Jarls, you might want to not be up front.
Garrus.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
You die.
Next
You
round.
get swallowed up and dragged under the water.
It gets to go first.
Oh, they can also do that, huh?
Success on lore check for any difference with this guy.
He does 3d8 damage instead of 1d8. And he has 1 more hit points.
Okay.
Okay, now you tell us. Okay.
And he gets a plus 11 to hit.
What's his AC?
21.
All right, I'll fairy fire it.
Well, when it's your round, which it isn't yet. So, firstly, he only gets 1 attack, though. He gets a plus 11. And there's a golden boy right in his way, which he misses.
Wow.
Oh, thank fuck.
Is now friendly.
Do we retreat a little bit so we don't find ourselves right up into the water in order to surround them, or do we make a concave, right?
Want me to arrange the party into a concave?
Yes, please, but Benedict cannot move because he is going to cast Fairy Fire.
And Liger casts a scroll of fireball behind him, so it just hits him.
And hold actions.
The party
Nice.
has become concave.
Nice.
Alright. So,
Johnny can fire his bow,
so 25 points of damage, and it has a saving throw of 6 for spells, so it needs a 6 or better on a d20 to take that full damage. And it makes the save, so it's only going to take half damage, which is still a good amount. and then shoots with his bow, which misses. Actually does it, so 21 minus 2 is 19. Yeah, so it still misses. So you're going to need 19 to hit this guy, and I assume everyone else is going to hold their actions for it to come into the concave trap of whirly death.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we pass to its round, it moves forward, and then everyone here gets their readied actions.
I'm assuming that it is not chaotic.
Correct.
Bandit doesn't get to do anything. Okay.
Did Malachi use his mighty boot?
Oh, is he doing that too? Okay. So it was just one action, but fine. There you go.
That fairy fire was definitely worthwhile.
All right, so let's see. Everyone used their readied actions, so now it is going to attack, and it's going to choose randomly. And I'm going to roll a d6 to see who it attacks. So Dekion 1, Garrus 6. Dekion. It misses.
Wow.
Next round. It gets to go again. It's going to choose randomly again. Dekion. It hits right on the money for 7 points of damage. It's a very low roll. And
what is Dekion's
Dekion
AC?
Doing?
20.
It's 20. He's like nearly the lowest of us all, despite being a monster otherwise. We seem to decide not to kid him out.
Anyway, it is now Friendly's turn.
Oh. Jesus Christ. There's 2 natural ones in a row.
I think that Jim got nearly 3 in a row today.
That sucks.
First part is the crits with crit fail damage.
Let me check. Yep. You got him.
Hey.
He's dead?
Yep.
Awesome.
Okay. Is there anything... Well, assuming combat's over.
Combat against your inner demons is never over, but combat against these elementals is over.
All right. Is there anything in these pools?
Water.
Fair enough. Anything other than water in them?
Probably some trace minerals.
All right. Going around. What we got at the end here?
Do your demons, do they ever let you go? When you try, do they hide deep inside? Is it someone that you know?
Right. On the altar is the skull.
It's
of water.
It's Rainbow in the Dark by Dio.
All right. I guess for the sake of safety, check for traps, but we're probably fine.
I mean, you can never be too cautious.
Checking for traps, you do not find any.
All right. Jim will pick up the skull.
You do so. Congratulations.
Okay. Let's head out unless we want to search the room.
Is there anything else of significance in the room aside from the The pool of water and the altar that we just looted the skull from?
Nope.
Do we also want to maybe go back to the other rooms and clear it to be thorough, or?
Let's do the quest, the big thing first, and then go back and clear out these rooms once we're done.
Okay.
So, do we want to do fire next, or earth?
We were doing them in order, remember?
Yeah, so fire.
Oh, okay. All right, fire. All right. Which one would that be?
The one Jim Shady's right in front of.
Cool. Oh, it's top to bottom. I see.
My character's too far apart to move at the same time.
You break down the door with no one around to support you.
I've not broken down any door. I didn't say anything about that.
I'm just dictating it as the dungeon master, right?
I see. Okay.
You
Fair
know.
enough.
You are.
That's how that works.
You're now currently punching yourself in the face.
God comes down. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
All right. Are any of these doors open or unlocked?
I love scouring the entries. Let me check. So 3. Locked. Stuck and locked. Ooh. Alright, only one of the doors is unlocked. And that would be...
Alright.
This one.
Okay. We should also check out that stuck and locked one. Anybody else moving into corridor?
No.
Okay. Well, Jim opens the door.
Inside, you see an empty room.
Zero trust. I guess he's going to walk in, tapping as he goes.
All right. You tippity tap, 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 and nothing happens.
All right, search the room.
Searching the room, you don't find anything.
Huh. All right, where's this locked and stuck door?
Immediately across the hallway.
All right, we go for that.
All right.
We're just gonna bust it down, I guess, because you gotta do that anyway.
All right, opening this door. You see a room, and then this room has contents. 2 7-foot-tall statues stand on either side of a simple sarcophagus in the center of the room. On top of the sarcophagus are 2 decorative amphora that depict ancient foot races.
Lore on everything. How much should I lore? First one on the... Oh, sorry?
Just tell me what you're loring.
Let's first do those statues. Fail. How about the foot race? Fail. Is there anything else?
The concept of death.
Lore. Success.
It haunts you constantly.
Okay. Well. Thoughts?
Is there any inscription on the sarcophagus, or
No.
anything on the walls?
Nope.
Designs on the amphora?
I already told you. It depicts ancient foot races.
Oops, sorry about that.
It's fine.
Okay.
Ancient foot races?
That means, like, people racing on foot.
Ah, okay.
They're not racing against feet.
And it's not a race of feet disembodied from people.
Right.
Okay.
So,
I was confused for a second there.
all right. So, let's see. We what was I gonna say? Do we want to pile into the room, or do we want to let whatever's, you know?
Typically you just do a kill box, right?
Yeah. And I guess Jim will trigger it, or Stan. Who'd be better for that?
I mean, Jim has more AC and better saves. So if he's if he's just gonna go in and trigger it, then it's probably
All
Jim.
right.
All right, and I'll arrange you guys in a sensible kill box formation.
Thanks.
Something like, of course, Liger up front.
Oh yes, absolutely. He should be tank. That's a Liger thing to do.
Well, Johnny's on the ceiling, so he can fire above melee.
Who the hell's Malachi? There you are. All right.
Jim is going to need some place to stand, so Benedict will step back.
All right. So he goes in. What does he do to trigger? What does he want to do to attempt to trigger whatever's going on?
He's going to poke the sarcophagus with a 10-foot pole.
All right, that's what does it. One of the statue animates. And
can I lore check this second time, or no?
Yeah, you can.
Fail. Okay.
All right. Combat begins. It gets to go first. It's going to come up, and it's going to attempt to punch...
In my personal space. Wow.
Yeah. It's going to attempt to punch Jim Shitty what good. Oh, that would have been a better get-to-know-your character question. What's your favorite Irish mythological thing?
I really don't know that much about Irish mythology.
Yeah, same. I'm not familiar.
Pied Piper, of course.
That's not specifically Irish, actually. That's a German myth.
Is Cuchulainn Irish?
I believe.
I don't know how that's how it's pronounced.
Nobody knows how to pronounce
Gaelic.
Gaelic words, right? We got into.
I sure don't.
So like the spell the word GEAS, right?
Oh yeah.
Like, nobody.
Gesh. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody knows how to pronounce that right. It's like
it's
Gesh,
code Gios. Thank you very much.
Gios, or that's how the Japanese people who don't know.
Yeah, I mean Kodo Giyasu, so that is the correct way to pronounce that.
Ko no Giyasu.
Yeah, Kodo Giyasu. But yeah, I think it was Gesh. And SIDHE is like sheath. I don't know. I don't know how to.
All right. This guy gets.
Shiv.
This guy gets.
Yeah, maybe it's Shiv. Yeah.
This guy gets a +10 to hit. So he's going to need an 18 or better on a d20. He does not quite make it. And that's all he can do. Also, make a save versus spells for...
Okay. Save versus spells.
For Jim Shady.
Success.
All right.
Now it's close.
All right, that doesn't happen.
Why is Dekion breaking the box?
Oh, but he's going to rush in and attack it.
But why is he breaking the kill box?
Okay. Well, because I thought that Jim was stuck in there.
No, he's not.
No.
Okay.
Now it is friendly's turn. Jim can retreat.
He will bravely run away and stand at the ready.
Hammer.
Does he want to use an action to disengage, or is he gonna want to take that opportunity?
He'll take the risk. Well, actually, this thing has some sort of weird magic shit, so he's not. He's going to disengage.
All right. So then the stone golem comes up, and then everyone gets their readied actions against him.
I already rolled mine.
He has an armor class of 15. So the Thunder of Thramit does 8 points of damage.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. Throwing that hammer.
That kind of person would not say yeet. So that is 33.
It's, I was kind of going for Macho Man, but I don't really know anything about Macho Man, so...
It was, definitely more of a Hulk Hogan.
I was gonna say, I think I ended up going more of a Hulk Hogan thing.
Yeah, that's my impression.
Yeah, all I know is snap into a Slim Jim. I'm sorry.
That's fair.
Um,
That's fair. That's all I got.
That's all I got, man.
You can tell I don't watch wrestling.
Bowling.
What about John?
Professionalism.
I'm aware of John Cena, and that's about it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I know John Cena mostly from movies, but yeah,
Hulk Hogan, the
I have
professionals
not-
bowler.
I have not
I
watched
do watch
wrestling
bowling.
since I was in elementary school. I'm going to be honest with you.
All right, is that everyone's attacks?
that's more than I ever watched it.
Is this all the attacks against the Stony Man?
Hi.
Yep.
All right. All right, so it's gonna
That's
get.
gonna wreck some face.
It's gonna get to go. It's going to attack randomly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So left to right. It's gonna. Well, Dekion's just having the worst of luck today.
Yep.
But he misses.
Wow.
So it's fine. And we go on to the next round, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, no magic effect. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, thanks for reminding me. Everyone adjacent to the stone man must make a save versus spells.
Oh.
Like Dekion.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Including Dekion, yes.
Does the wisdom modifier apply? They're not
No.
breath weapon. Oh, it does not. Okay. Oh God.
All right, so
Unfortunate. What terrible thing happens to the party healer?
he is slowed.
Oh. What does that mean?
That means you go like this.
Yeah. All right. Mechanically,
I'm
what does it mean?
guessing one
Every other
turn
round.
every.
Oh, every other round.
Yeah, so you lose half your actions.
All right.
So you only get one action.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
That's not so bad.
And Arndt Cobblestone is
at all.
also slowed.
As long as we could still whack and hit.
That's right. Whack 'em, smack 'em.
You know, they still make those toys. I don't know why.
What toys?
What?
Rock'em Sock'em Robots?
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Anyone see, was it Real Steel with Hugh Jackman?
I vaguely remember it.
It's a
That's
boxing
pretty
movie, but the boxers were robots.
Yeah, I know the premise.
Yeah, I saw it. It's like 10 years ago.
Anyway, it is now
13 years ago.
Friendly's turn, I believe. No, it's the next round. Yeah, it's the next round. All right, Friendlies get to go first. Dakion does a crap load of damage, as per usual.
Is this thing chaotic or
No.
Okay.
Look at my mighty foot.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, you'd still get your Mighty Foot because it's still part of the same action.
Okay. Ugh. No.
All right, that everyone's actions?
Yep.
All right. So it is going to attack randomly. It's going to target old Jim Shady. Plus 11 to hit. It misses. Next round. Friendlies get to go first.
Wait a minute, I just realized I need to do save versus breath real quick. Okay, success. But he's
Alrighty.
not going to
Malachi.
start currently.
Alright, so Malachi and Jim end the Stone Man.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Fuck that guy.
Alright, so here's hoping that spell goes away. He will go back in and start poking stuff with the 10-foot pole.
Alright, so the slowed effect does wear off. Poking around with the 10-foot pole does not inspire any more stone statues to come to life.
Alright, San, if you would.
Search for traps.
Yep. Even the invisible ones.
Search for invisible traps, Pookie.
That's right.
Alright, searching the room for traps, you don't find any.
And let's loot the place.
Alright, you get 2 valuable amphori.
Nothing in the sarcophagus. Okay.
Nope.
Just leave them here. Pick them up when we leave so they don't get broken.
Fair enough.
Sure. Okay. I guess let's start the beginning as we look to find this key.
I would say the other way because all the other
No, we
keys
don't.
fit in
We don't want to get trapped in case I don't know. What do you guys? All right.
No, so
roll 1d6.
So
1d6. 2. Let's go with the south down here.
let's just ask the question, right? Do you guys want to deal with these incidental rooms, or do we just want the big money battles?
You don't seem to get a whole lot from these incidental rooms.
Is that the case? I think that we got some pretty freaking valuable stuff. I don't know.
I mean, you got some valuable
but we're
treasure.
getting whittled down.
Are we?
I mean,
Yeah,
yes.
I'm at 48 out of 72 hit points. Liger's almost out of spells.
Yeah, so do you guys just want the big money fights, or do you want to deal with these little incidental battles?
I mean, I'm cool with rolling until we get the right room, personally, but We could skip if you guys don't care to explore around some.
I feel like we should, if we want to do the big battle now, we should probably do it now. You know what I mean? Instead of getting more fights between us and it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just asking, like, how much do you want me to edit out of the adventure for the sake of flow? Heretic, what's your opinion?
Have a locate object. Do we have a locate object scroll?
I need to bring up here.
Yeah, I mean, it would be Malachi would have it if anybody, right? Or Orange.
What were you asking for?
Locate objects.
Locate objects.
I don't think Malachi has it. Oh, I don't have my thing up. Let me check. No. Stan also no.
Jim's gonna knock this door down. He rolled a 2, so this is the door we're going for.
Well, let's just... Let's just have a vote on it, so we can be clear. Vote up any one of those you're fine with. In the Barrowmaze chat.
Sounds like you're in favor of not doing them, so that's fine.
I mean, I'm just not sensing a whole lot of enthusiasm for it.
I'm just interested in doing it just to be thorough about it, but...
I mean, if people are good with it, though.
Okay, if you're interested in it, then
all right.
I'm more partial to doing it.
All right. So also similar. So you wanted to open this door, right?
I rolled a 2, so I was going to do this one.
Oh, this one. All right. Let's get him from around the corner there, and let us open the door. Inside, you see 2 sons of Gax.
These things are just like super freaky ghouls, right?
Sorta. They can also infect you horribly.
See.
Alright, so let's look up what their bonus to hit is.
I'm now beginning to regret agreeing to do these incidental rooms.
That's why I asked you. So they get a +2 to hit. And they only get 1 attack each, so it's gonna be... Yeah, and they miss. They both miss.
Okay.
And now it's Friendly's turn.
Are they low enough level to be double hit?
Yes. Alright, Dekion and Jim just both lay into them and destroy them.
Okay.
Nice.
Anything else in this room?
Yeah.
Checking for anything.
Let me, so... nope, they're... Wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong entry. One of the Sons of Gax had a silver belt inlaid with a small black pearl.
Lore. Fail. Okay.
Alright.
Search the room.
Otherwise, the room appears empty. Spending a turn to search the room. You do not find anything of note.
Alright. / R1D5. 2. I think that means this one or this one. I think this one.
This one to the top? All right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hard rock.
All right. It's a dungeon rock. All right, so opening this door, we're breaking it
Benedict's
down.
gonna start playing that. Benedict is gonna start playing this.
Oh, what does you have, like a lute?
He's got a hurdy-gurdy.
Oh, that's not a hurdy-gurdy.
I've heard
just have
hurdy-gurdy
really...
music, and that's not hurdy-gurdy music. Anyway, in this room, you see on a pedestal a preserved corpse, and next to it a large coffer.
All right. Kill box, and then Jim will walk in, tapping around.
Right. So
does
as
the corpse do anything?
So as he taps around, he manages to trip over a tripwire, which causes a partial collapse of the ceiling on the part of the room you're not on, fortunately.
Oh.
So that happens. And you avoid
Is it damaged treasure?
Some rocks fall in the coffer, but you don't know what's inside the coffer, so you don't know if that treasure is damaged.
I guess we excavate it.
All right. So, excavating the remains, you find that the coffer contains nearly 4,000 electrum pieces.
Hey, nice.
Cool.
Anything on the corpse?
Nope.
Search the room for any keys.
Searching the room, you do not find any keys or anything else of note.
Great. Okay. All these twos. That would be this one down to the south.
All right. All right. So this one is also locked, so you're gonna have to break it down, and so breaking down this door, you see a room. In the middle of the room is a round stone dais. On top of the dais is a stone sarcophagus. The stone sarcophagus appears to be filled to the brim with a massive pile of gemstones that twinkle and gleam in the torchlight, or in the whatever light sources you brought with you.
That is a fucking trap.
I'm dubious.
Anti-charm.
You play your anti-charm spell song, and it doesn't seem to really do anything.
Okay. I guess stands up. Do we have a decurse spell at the ready in case something bad happens?
Malachi has a curse. Remove curse.
Okay, cool.
Just one, though.
Alright, so Stan's going in?
Stan's going in.
Alright, so as he approaches the sarcophagus, he sees that there are bones inside of the pile of gems that are barely visible.
Okay. Maybe Malachi should turn undead preemptively.
Sure.
It's going to be a slightly weaker one, but Malachi will do so.
Alright. Nothing happens.
Alright.
Let's lore check this in case there's... Damn. Okay.
I guess Stan will check for traps.
All right. He does not detect any traps.
Okay.
So is there just gemstones there, or was it encrusted with gems?
It is the sarcophagus is filled with gems
And bones.
and bones.
And bones.
Okay. I'm gonna take the portable hole out and open it up, and maybe we should just drop the sarcophagus in it. Would that work?
I mean, how big's the hole and how heavy's the sarcophagus?
The
10
sarcophagus.
foot in diameter.
Well, the sarcophagus is on a dais, or dais, or however we want to say that.
Plus, if the key's in there, then we won't know.
True. I guess Jim's gonna walk in. He's gonna berserk, and then he's going to sift through it with his 10-foot pole.
All right. As he touches one of the gems, the gems seem to rise into the air and then collect and form a humanoid form.
Okay.
It is a gemstone golem.
Success. Lord check success.
Yes, it is a gemstone golem.
How many different types of golems are there again?
As many as your
As many as
imagination
there are,
allows.
yeah, as many as
really-
there are materials.
Yeah, any kind of
Shit.
material.
Shit.
All right,
Just hope you don't run into the dreaded rust golem, made of pure rust. I just made that
I
up.
made a crystal ball golem once.
Yeah, golem is a pretty malleable concept. Anyway, it is a It is an 8th level creature. It is an armor class of 19. It has 2 slam attacks, each which do 1d10 damage. Gemstone golems are constructed by powerful clerics and magic users and are bound as tomb guardians. They activate only when certain conditions or stipulations are met or broken, such as a living creature entering a crypt or blah 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 blah. Gemstone golems appear as huge horde of gemstones of all shapes, sizes, varieties, and cuts. However, when distributed, the gem golem draws itself up quickly into a large, roughly humanoid shape. When disturbed, it draws itself up into a large, roughly humanoid shape with great 8 fists. These golems attack twice per round with their fists for 1d10 points of damage. And once every 3 rounds, they can issue forth a hail of gemstones from their body. This attack functions as similar to a breath weapon and does 8d4 points of damage with a save versus breath weapons for half to anyone caught within a 30-foot cone. And when you destroy them, they drop a good number of gems.
All right, let's avoid that conal attack. I let everybody know that.
All right,
and
so we're gonna start combat. Friendlies get to go first.
All right, Benedict is actually going to use his Ring of the Ram for 1 charge. He has to do a save versus spells or be pushed back.
All right.
Or be knocked prone, excuse me.
All right.
And it does 1 damage.
So he needs a 12 or better. And he makes it.
Damn. Okay. Let's go and move back here. And then I'm guessing this guy is not chaotic.
Correct.
Fuck.
On the doorway should probably get out of it or attack. One of the two.
Throw the hammer. Come on. There you
Armor class 19, so that misses.
go. Boo.
And you might want to step out of the doorway.
All right. Over here then.
All right. So that all friendly actions?
Hi.
All right. The Gemstone Golem is still kicking. So first I'm going to see if it gets its breath weapon. It does not. So it's going to attack one of these guys randomly. So there's 4 of you. We'll go clockwise starting with Stan. So it's going to attack Jim Shady. And it's going to need 20s to hit. And it misses. Next round, friendlies get to go first.
Bandit's gonna come up here.
Damn.
Hey.
That's 4.
All right.
Bandit's getting some
Move
power.
here
Or not Bandit, no.
and move away again.
All right, it is destroyed.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Loot, and is there any key in here?
You find a variety of valuable gems, but you do not find the key.
Rip. Okay.
Do we want to keep doing all the other incidental rooms, or do we just want to push forward to the end room?
Well, we gotta find the key first.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta find the key first. Oh shit.
All right. So
It's probably in one of these last rooms. Let's just avoid the first room. I mean, I haven't been in the first room the past couple times.
All right. Sure. Let's do 1d2. All right. So the second one would be the south one. Watch it be the first one, and I'll laugh.
Yeah, probably.
All right, opening this door.
Oh, Bazinga.
Yeah.
Immediately.
You see a group of 3 whites. Alright, so we're going to...
Oh gosh. Oh no. Leave my levels alone. Dekion should have opened the door.
Dekion should probably typically open the doors. I don't know why you do it like this. Anyway, they're only going to be able to get 1 attack. He misses.
Oh, thank goodness.
All right, I rolled an 11 from my turn undead.
What's your normal level?
7.
7.
So that's
5.
Yeah.
These guys have 3 hit dice. So that's an auto turn. 11 hit dice worth of them. That turns all of them. And then Dekion can essentially ping them. So that takes care of them.
Nice. All right. Anything in here? Any
Tin clay funerary figures can be found strewn across the floor, and 5 gold coffers line the eastern wall by the floor.
I guess search for traps and then secret doors. And lore check on the funerary figures, if there's anything there, and on the coffer. Fail and fail. Unlucky today with the lures.
All right. So I assume you loot all of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, you do so. You get a bunch of valuable shit.
Did we find a secret door? Or, not doors, secret hidey holes?
Nope.
Okay. The last one until we go back to the first one.
It's always the last place you look, because you don't keep looking after you find something.
Yep.
Yeah, it should be the last place you'd think to look.
Just wait until it's not even in one of the rooms, but instead in the corridor.
The key is an abstract concept. Breaking open this door. Along the back wall is a high shelf. There are 10 pewter chalices. There's also a stone coffin below it. And that's it.
Lore on the chalices? Is there
They
anything?
seem moderately valuable, but not otherwise noteworthy.
Alright. Gotcha. Okay. Jim, actually Stan. Could Stan go in and look for traps so we don't have another cave-in incident?
Is it up here?
Yeah.
All right.
Searching for traps. You do not find any.
Alright. Jim will come in then and tap around and check out the sarcophagus or whatever it was, the coffin.
All right, inside of the stone coffin. I don't know why it's described as a coffin and not a sarcophagus like everything else. You find the remains of a man with wearing robes. You want to search?
Do we want to surround this guy, maybe?
Yeah, sure, but I'm curious as to if there's anything more to the robes he's wearing. Is there like any insignia to it, any regalia, or?
They probably fancy once,
Just
but
normal
they've long decayed. Ate pretty heavily.
Okay.
All right. Let's surround this guy in case he gets up.
All right.
Jim will rifle around.
All right. So, searching through the remains, you find in one of the rope's pockets a pitch black handkerchief, which should be familiar as a portable hole.
Okay. All right. We got 2 portable holes. We could use one as a bomb.
What happens if you put one portable hole inside the other portable hole?
Don't.
Many horrible things happen.
Hey, horrible things.
It's like dividing by 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It's a great way to kill yourself and everybody around you.
Mm-hmm.
I think this was discussed during one of the previous game sessions. I think I'm now just remembering that little tidbit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Want to blow up the universe? Try it.
Somebody else besides Benedict carve around this second portable hole. Actually, how much would it sell for?
Well, currently nothing because you don't have access to a market.
Mm-hmm. But if we did, how much would it sell for?
I don't know. Probably a couple of coppers at least.
All right. Okay. I guess we take the pewter chalices and search the room.
All right. Searching the room, you find nothing else of particular note.
Actually, what's in the portable hole? Mate, does it have anything in it?
Oh, that's an excellent idea. So throwing down the newly found portable hole, you find that it actually does have contents in it already, including about 7,000 silver pieces and the key of fire.
Awesome.
Hey, thank goodness. All right. Same formation as last time. We open up the door and triangle.
All right. All right, so let me... So let me get to the description. Don't charge it. Don't.
Sorry.
Like, yeah, just open the door, immediately charges in. Like, yeah, what's... Gotta look around, gotta look at all the things, gotta put my eyeballs on it. This is the Sepulchre of Elemental Fire. A set of bronze double doors, blah 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 blah. Inside is a large vaulted chamber. The chamber supported by square columns every 10 feet. The large crevasse burning with flames occasionally spits forth large globs of lava into the air that splatter when they hit the floor of the temple. At the far end of the chamber is an altar. On the altar rests the skull of fire. The heat of the room is intense. So intense that yeah, it's pretty intense.
Is this like a heat metal effect?
Possibly.
All right, what's the plan?
Leave, come here another time?
Create water.
I don't have that spell yet. Also, it's only 50 gallons, so... I mean...
50 gallons?
That's not insignificant. That's not insignificant, but...
That's like half a swimming pool.
Is it? No, it's not.
It's about 3 car tanks of gas.
Yeah.
Nobody laughs at our jokes.
Your description of like 3 car tanks worth of gas just reminds me of that meme where it's like
It's a barrel. It's literally a barrel.
Like Americans will use every system of measurement except metric.
How many bananas away is the moon?
The moon is about 250,000 miles away.
Yeah, but how much in bananas?
Length of a standard banana. Average distance to the moon.
Anyway. And yeah, here's your 50 gallons. Truly.
About 20 centimeters.
Truly impressive amount of water. Okay, let's see. Benedict also has obscuring mist, but I don't have high hopes for that. I guess Jim will walk in and test the heat. What's it like?
It's pretty bad, but you suspect that, but not quite a heat metal spell.
All right, he's going berserk to start out with.
All right, so we doing a wedge formation or a rhombus or parallel lines, which are fake because parallel lines aren't actually possible.
1,921,995,000 bananas.
Jesus fucking Christ. How did you... Let me guess, you Googled it, didn't you?
Banana is about 20 centimeters long. 20 centimeters is some fraction of a kilometer. The moon is about 384,000 kilometers away on average. So about 1.9 billion bananas.
Jesus
I vote
Christ, you
we-
actually did the math.
We gotta grow more bananas to get to the moon.
Yeah, it is engineered. Math good.
I vote we do the triangle again, but we could do something else.
I mean, personally, I'm a fan of experimenting with other stuff, like, I don't know, Roman Legion parallel lines, but yeah, triangle works.
We could also do Jim just goes and stands in the front tank, gets all the aggro, and then you guys surround him.
All right. So out of the crevasse crawls crabs that are on fire. Fire crabs.
Oh
Not
no!
fire crabs.
And they're huge.
Can we hit their Can we hit their weak spots for massive damage?
Yes, actually.
There you go.
If you have any cold-based attacks.
Lore check success.
All right, these are fire crabs. They are 3 hit dice monsters. They have 2 claw attacks, each which do 1d8 points of damage, plus 1d4 fire damage on a successful hit. They are red.
They have claws.
They're claws. They are on
And
fire.
legs. And look at that smile on his face.
They are immune to fire-based damage, and they take double damage from cold attacks.
Awesome.
Will Dekion's sword be unable to damage them?
It does a combination of fire and you can turn the flame off.
I was gonna say,
So,
because Stan is a frost brand. If somebody wants to borrow that,
Actually, Jim should probably take that.
Jim already has. Oh no, Garrus has a frost brand.
Yeah, I have Frostbrand.
Yeah, all right. So,
My only Frostbrand.
my only friend. Anyway, Stan will hand Jim his frost brand sword.
Thanks. Could you remind me the details about that?
It is literally pinned.
it is a pinned comment in the Discord chat.
Yeah.
So we did not have to continue to describe what the Frostbrand does.
Yes.
Also, Garrus, you might want to berserk too.
Oh, I already. Oh, sorry. I thought I berserked when I was in the water room.
Oh, all right. So make a save versus breath weapons then.
Cool.
Make a
Save versus breath.
All right, you lose your berserk.
Fuck.
All right. So we're going to roll to see who goes first in this combat. And it is friendlies, and I assume you're just going to all hold your action for the crab line to conga its way over to you.
Indeed.
Alright.
Beep. Sorry.
Also, the fighters will be getting sweep attacks. So we'll start at the top. Dekion gets 2 sweep attacks. Alright, so he does 8 points of damage to 2 of them. Minimum damage. Then Garrus gets 2 sweep attacks.
Okay.
They have an armor class of that.
No, I think a natural 20 is going to hit it, yeah. What'd you say the armor class was?
19.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, it's not 19. It's armor class is 17.
Oh,
So
still.
Awesome.
Only one hit.
Jim Shady hits with one of his Frostbrand attacks, killing the crab outright. Garrus does double damage on one, which kills it.
Awesome.
It's great when you can deal double damage. Malachi hits for natural 20, killing one of the magma crabs. And is Armed Cobblestone going to attack? Also, Johnny Bottomtree, of course, gets an attack. Does 7 points of damage. Which hurts it pretty good, but does not kill it. So what about Armed Cobblestone?
Oh, sorry. I forgot about that. Well, I forgot about him.
Nat 20, 8 points of damage, which is enough to finish off this magma crab.
Awesome.
Clean.
Alright, so that means we only get 2 crab attacks. The crabs get a +2 to hit. So they're going to make 2 attacks against Dekion. One of which hits for 4 points of damage. +4, so a total of 8 points of damage.
No, Dekion does not have a Frostbrand. Never mind.
Then 2 attacks against Jim Shady, both of which miss. And then we move on to the next round. Friendlies get to go first.
Minimum damage rolls every time.
Oh, jeez. It's another natural 20.
Yeah, this crab's cooked. Get it?
Aw, yeah.
Uh,
Actually, can we eat these or no? Giant crab meat.
We're not doing Dungeon Meshi. We're not. We're not.
I need to watch that.
Is Dekion gonna attack this crab up here?
He did 17 damage, I think.
Did he? He hasn't attacked this round, I think. Benedict, Garrus, Dekion. Okay,
He
there we
rolled
go.
20 for 16.
Oh, there he is. All right, so sorry I missed it. Anyway, that destroys that crab. And
Jim will walk forward for wherever elemental comes out.
You sure he wants to break formation like that?
Okay, yeah, you're right. Never mind.
All right, so next, we get a bunch of fire elementals that come out of the pit. So it's been how many rounds now? 2?
2 rounds, and success on the lore check.
All right. The heat is really tiring you out.
Oh, okay. So we're at risk of getting exhaustion levels.
Basically, yeah.
oh, shit.
So you gotta fight.
Maybe we should rotate.
It's just how many rounds you're in the room.
Yeah, but the question is, can we rotate? Like, our front line stays up and then moves back to recover, and then swap back.
Actually, doesn't sound
that'd be
bad.
a pain. That'd be a huge pain in the ass in bookkeeping to track your individual.
Okay.
There's 10 of you, man. Like, come on.
Do we want to fall back to the hallway and try to do range attacks, or will the heat just affect us in the hallway regardless?
Yeah, the heat's pouring out.
Shit. Okay.
All right, we gotta kill fast.
Yeah, we get. Okay.
If I use Obscuring Mist, would that cool us down?
I mean, mist is made of water, but that might just make the room very humid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we don't.
That's what I was asking.
If it was ice, I would definitely say yes.
Wait, hold on. We've got the Frostbrand swords. We should... People with that,
Oh yeah, so people with the Frostbrand swords won't be affected by the exhaustion effect then.
So who else got that?
You got two.
Garrus has it.
Jim and Garrus.
Jim and Garrus.
Everybody else into the hallway.
Awesome.
So, well, we'll see, right? Fire elementals get to go first. They're going to blaze a trail into combat.
These jokes deserve punishment.
Look, I'm not Matt Mercer, okay? I don't have years of acting experience to improv every fucking description of being like, they're crackling flames, burn across the floor, leaving a searing, a sear across the stone as it winds up to hit you with its mighty flaming fist of power. You want that to be every fucking
so hard? Was that so hard?
Yeah, was that so hard, really? Alright, so I made the lore check on these guys. What's the deets?
So standard elemental, they are blocked by water. They cannot cross a channel of water wider than their own diameter. They do extra damage against cold-based creatures. But they are not especially weak to cold-based attacks, actually.
So it sounds like 50 gallons of water would have meant hot shit to them.
Given the fact that they're 10 feet in diameter, that seems like a relatively fair guess. These ones are also on the small side with only 8 hit dice each. Anyway, they also get a +7 to hit. So let's see how this goes down the line. They only get 1 hit attack each, so against Dekion, miss. Against Garrus, miss. Awesome. Miss.
What are your rolls? What are your rolls?
Look, don't complain.
Yeah, don't you be fucking bitching because next round they will fucking.
You shut your little complaining mouth, okay?
Look, I'm just
your goddamn fucking pile.
I'm just glad I can't be accused of fudging the dice rolls here, right? Like,
yeah.
Like, if this was behind a DM screen, it'd be like, he's taking it easy on us. It's like, no, Roll20 is just being an ass.
I'm Demon. I'm gonna go fetch that. We're not getting hit enough. Shut up.
All right. Okay, so Bandic's gonna shoot this guy. Actually, he's gonna shoot this guy, and then he's going to retreat into the hallway.
He does not make a save, so you can just roll damage.
Whoa!
10 points of damage.
That can't... That doesn't...
That's triple 3.
Oh, 10.
E plus
I'm
1.
sorry. I was looking at the attack, and I was like, what the hell? That can't be right.
Yeah, your attack doesn't matter, though. It's fine. Dekion gets a nat 20.
Nice.
32 points of damage to a single one. Also, they have an armor class of 17. Yep. So you're gonna need.
Liger's gonna magic missile the one by Dekion, or 3.
All right. That's actually gonna destroy that elemental.
Nice. So the people who should be immune to exhaustion fire effects should be Dekion, Garrus, Jim, anybody else?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
And is Armed Cobblestone going to attack? Oh yeah, he did. Sorry.
Yeah, I already did.
Is Stan in the back and he uses crossbow or something?
Yeah, you could do that. Oh, nice.
So that was useful.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's all friendly actions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we advance the round dice. And we move on to the next round of combat. The elementals get to go first. So do it from top to bottom. So 2 against Jim Shady, which miss. 2 against Armed Cobblestone. 1 of which hits for 8 points of damage.
Shit. 8 points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. At 22 HP.
Alright.
Isn't bad. I'm still good.
It's now Friendly's turn.
To confirm, does the Frostbrand not have 50% chance to extinguish elemental fire?
I think it's just
This can't extinguish fire. 50% chance of extinguishing 10-foot radius area when thrust into fire. This also affects magical fire, but not instantaneous effects. So the question is whether or not elemental fire constitutes such.
Heretic, what do you think?
Well, I think it would be considered magical, right?
Yeah, especially since they're not in this plane of existence. So we'll give them a... So which ones have been hit by the Frostbrand?
This one got hit, and I believe this one got hit. Yeah, it would have to be these two.
Well, actually, only this one to the north got HP damage. So we'll give him a 50% chance of survival. And he dies.
Awesome.
Alright. Okay. Jim will attack this guy. And flip the coin.
So, Malachi does 10 points damage. This one. Jim Shady to this Frostbrand, and yeah, let's flip the coin. It's destroyed.
Nice.
Awesome.
Is Arn Cobblestone going to defend himself?
Yeah, sure.
So Garrett's gonna take a swing.
He misses.
Fuck.
And Arn
Quick question: can I berserk again, or
No, you lost your
Is it just
berserk for the day.
okay?
Alright, so let's go on so let's advance the round counter, and we will go on to the next round of combat. Enemies get to go first. 2 attacks against Iron Cobblestone. +7 each. Both of which hit.
Oh.
Fuck.
First 12 points of damage.
He's got, how many does he have left?
10.
I got 10 out of 30. I got a third of my health left.
Alright, you should
Okay.
retreat.
Okay.
Also, how are we doing on those exhaustions?
You're in round... You haven't hit the exhaustion point yet.
When is the exhaustion point?
Well, I mean, I'm using a 10-sided dice to represent this, so,
12.
Yeah, 12. 12 rounds.
Okay.
10 rounds.
Jim's gonna move up here and take a swing. Nice.
Alright, he's gonna have a 50% chance, and he manages to not die immediately.
And I'm just going to back away over here.
Awesome.
Nice.
So for
Damn, crit.
Iron Cobblestone, I'm just gonna whack
Yes,
and then I'm gonna
sure.
disengage and go where.
It's too many actions.
Going up. Sorry. I'll just.
Unless you want an opportunity attack.
No.
So you're probably just gonna
I will-
disengage and move.
Disengage and move.
Garrus is-
Does it die from Garrus's attack? Got a crit.
Yeah, so the crit would cause it to... Yeah, the crit kills it.
Okay, awesome.
Cool.
Alright.
So I will just disengage and go back to the doorway.
Alright.
Iron Cobblestone will disengage and go back to the
So...
doorway.
You've seen how this goes.
Again, you guys are in front of your big beefy tank.
As
At this point, this is just cockiness on my part.
a huge gout of flame comes out.
Little flame eyeballs.
Yeah.
You little flame eyeballs.
It's a big elemental. You don't need to check that separately.
No. Okay, fair enough.
As also, 2 globs of magma seem to come to life. See? It's
Magma
changed-
snakes.
Yeah.
Lore check these fail.
I will tell you that they are lava weirds.
Oh, right.
Lava what?
Weirds. With a Y, I think.
If I cast obscuring mist on one of these things, would it like crumble or something? Would that make sense?
I mean, it's just mist. It's not a whole lot of water.
Yeah, but if it's suddenly cold on top of magma, I don't know.
I mean, I'd give you like a
It's
point.
magma.
I'd give you like a point of damage.
Okay. All right, never mind it.
All right, so I believe I move up the round counter again, and we roll for initiative. Friendlies get to go first. You might want to reform.
Yep, we make the concave.
Well, the
Since it's just only the 3 of us with frost brands.
Yeah, Malaga can hit from back there, so
Yeah.
There. Okay. Yeah.
And
who really needs to be up there?
yeah, Iron Cobblestone has a hammer that he can yeet 60 feet. So he could do
Yeah.
range, so he'd be fine with range attacks. So my proposal is the 3 dudes with the frost brand stay up front because they're not affected by it, and the rest can try to do range attacks from where they are in the doorway.
Yep, that sounds
Okay.
reasonable to me.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna move over here closer to the doorway.
And remember, the large elementals have very high armor class, so if you have another fairy fire spell, that'd be really useful.
I do not.
The dumb question. We have vials of holy water, and these things are on fire. I guess it's like focusing on a car
It's just-
fire, but
I think it's just water to them because they're not undead.
okay.
So I guess the ones in the back then will focus on the weirds. North weird or south weird?
Yeah. Let's
Want to just ready your
Let's go
attacks
with
for them to.
north because Dekion is more vulnerable than
Okay.
Jim is.
Yeah, we'll ready. The
Well,
ones in the
range
back,
people,
the ones in the
range
back can
people
fight
don't
now.
need to. Yeah.
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 So Malachi will throw his hammer at the one at the top.
All
It's
right.
15 hit.
They have an armor class of 15, so it hits.
Hell yeah.
Ron Cobblestone will also yeet his hammer. I don't think it hits. Never mind.
Benedict Germain hits for
Liger.
2 points of damage.
Liger's going to drink a potion of flying.
All right. All right. So, any more back rank attacks? Like Johnny Bottom Tree can get something off.
Oh yeah, Johnny.
And does Stan have any ranged attacks left? Ooh, double damage.
How long does it take to reload a crossbow?
Takes a while. I mean, you have
Yeah.
some. Don't you have like some throwing weapons, like at least a dagger or something?
It's got a dagger. It's just, I mean, it doesn't come back, but it's just a dagger. 15.
It hits for 2 points of damage.
Nice. Prink.
Awesome.
Oh.
All right, so now, and then the dagger melts into the lava. It's like, well,
Yeah.
that was too.
Wait,
that's
does my
a couple of
dagger?
gold
What
pieces.
happens with my dagger returning?
It comes back. Don't worry.
It brings the red
Well,
hot.
yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
No, but it's you have the frostburn, right? So you're immune to mundane fire.
No, my bard has a longsword of parrying, not frostbrand. Yeah,
Oh, the
frostbrand.
bard-
He would give it to somebody else.
All right, so let's see which one of you three.
Killer, can I ask a question real quick? Can Liger fly over here after drinking the potion?
Yes, tearing in the potion only takes one action. Okay.
He's up in the air, obviously, out of harm's way if possible.
Yeah. So he moves up. So the three. So Dekion, Garrus, and Jim Shady will get their reaction attacks. So Jim Shady. What about Garrus? Okay, Garrus hits.
22. Great points.
And Dekion. Alright, that misses. So, well, because this guy is so big, we'll say it just has a 50% chance of doing crit damage with a Frostbrand. That seems...
And that makes sense too, because it's only 10 feet of fire.
Yeah.
Thrusting.
So, alright, so Garrus' attack does double damage for a total of 16.
Awesome.
Alright, so he's going to attack randomly against one of you three. So 1 to 2 Dekion, 3 to 4 Garrus, and then 5 or 6 Jim Shady. Alright, it's going to attack Jim Shady. And again, I believe it gets a plus 11 to hit. Yeah, plus 11. Alright, it misses.
Awesome.
So we go on to the next round of combat as we advance the ticker. Hold on, hold your horses with the... Gotta roll initiative. Alright, they get to go first. Alright, so he'll attack again randomly. There, and misses. And then the lava weirds are going to attack. They have pseudopods and they're super ranged. They can reach out and attack you guys. One's going to attack Dekion, the other one's going to attack Jim Shady. They have... they have plus 7 to hit. So... Alright, so that's going to hit Dekion and miss Stan. So So it's going to do 4 points of damage to Dekion. And he needs to make a save versus paralysis.
He's a undead.
Yeah, that doesn't. That's not relevant. It's trying to grab him.
Ah, I see.
All right. It is now. All right, so that fails. So it's now Friendly's turn.
I'm going to use a scroll of lightning bolt. Make it all 3 of them.
Yeah, you definitely can. So 20, save for half. So the weirds are going to need 12s or better. We'll say for them. They both make it. And then the fire elemental is going to need a 6 or better. And it makes it. So they all make it, so they all take 10 points of damage, though. Which still, total netting 30 points of damage. That's not...
Yeah.
Not bad at all. So... Alright. Then... Go down. Garrus attacks with his Frostbrand. We'll check for a d6. No, it doesn't crit. Oh, he would have missed anyway. Sorry. Then Dwarven Thrower for 9 points damage. Malachi for 8 points of damage up here. Then Dekion. So he's attacking the main elemental, of course. So it's 30.
Yeah.
All right, so that's everyone's attacks?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we move on to the next round of combat. All right, let's do the fire elemental first. He misses. Then the 2 lava weirds, which... both miss. And it is now Friendly's turn.
Time counter. Oh, you got.
Yeah.
Jim just ain't getting the hits he needs.
All right, Malachi destroys the weird to the north.
Nice.
Nice.
So, Liger's gonna hit magic missile on the elemental. 3 points of damage.
All right. It's still kicking. All right. Next round. Enemies get to go first. And it's going to be basically all against Jim Shady.
Cool.
So that's a hit against Jim Shady from the fire elemental,
Wow.
dealing 10 points of damage.
It's -1 for each fire thing due to Frostbrand.
All right, so it's So that's -3, so that's 7 points of damage. And then a miss on the weird. And now it's Friendly's turn.
Is that it?
Now you need a 21 for the big elemental.
Yeah. These Stachion's getting regular damage.
Is Malachi targeting the weird or the big fire elemental?
The weird, right? We're doing the weird. Rangers doing the weird.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to destroy the weird.
Nice.
Then Dakion does 13 points of damage. And Arn Cobblestone is going to throw his hammer and do a bit of damage. And that's about all.
Another magic missile for 4.
Excellent. So that is... It's still kicking. So, next round. Friendlies get to go first.
Awesome.
After this round, Benedict and everybody who isn't immune to fire should just run away and let these 3 guys clean up. Actually, yeah, Benedict's going to book it to where it is slightly less boiling hot.
Actually, that's probably a good idea.
It's becoming truly unbearable.
Stan will do so as well.
I'll fall back to the entrance. Or, well, the doorway. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. All right. Does...
Magic missile. 2 points.
All right. 2 points of damage. I mean, you're the only one that did damage, so that's an accomplishment. All right, it's going to get to go. It's going to attack Garrus this time. And it's going to miss.
Awesome.
So we move on to the next round. It gets to go again. As we hit the critical boiling point. And it misses. And now it's Friendly's turn, and Liger and Johnny Bottomtree are now under the effects of a slow spell, effectively. So they only get 1 action.
Okay, that's less bad than I feared.
I'm still going to fire a hammer.
Jim Shady closes it.
Thank goodness.
Nice.
Why is the music
Finally.
It just
Bring out the dancing lobsters. That's a relatively old reference. I'm glad somebody got it.
Yeah. And thus ends that combat. And tonight's session.
Yeah, that's a good time for it.
Our longest ever combat? Like just...
It's one of them.
10 rounds? 10 rounds sounds like our longest ever combat encounter.
It's among them. I mean, it was a lot of dudes.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to go back and rest before we take on the final room.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cobblestone need to.
Yeah, you.
I've got a wand of I've got a wand.
Yeah, you're
cure light wounds and
yeah,
16 charges.
You're all fucked up though. Like the whole party's fucked up. You're out of here. You're out of spells. Else you're out of berserks. Yeah, the party needs to rest. So
Yeah, we all go back to the Margrim and then sleep on some cots or shit.
Jim just keeps going. Jim's a fucking he just keeps going.
right. Well, that's going to end our session for today. So of course, if anybody's still watching this campaign, like, comment, subscribe, share, notification buttons, support on Patreon. Don't support on TikTok because that's probably going to get banned soon. Any other parting words for the audience? Anybody? Any lessons learned?
Fire is hot, and also Kilroy does not have the ability to use similes.
What?
What do you mean, what?
What do you mean, what?
What?
Where did that come from?
Just insulting me out of nowhere?
Yeah.
No. Remember, you're like, oh, I'm not Matt Mercer and stuff.
Yeah, I think he meant he's not good at improv in that way.
Indeed. Where's your similes? Where's the blue curtains on the wall, right? Which all mean something.
I mean, do you want me to goose my descriptions a whole bunch more? Just have me talk at you?
Oh God, no.
Alright, so stop being so don't be an ass about it. Anyway.
Sorry.
Anything else?
Thanks for running. I appreciate
it.
Yeah. Thank you.
No problem. And upon the mighty praise of myself, we shall end. In 5, 4, 3,